Hello, so everyone's talking about this Israeli and Palestine war, so we're going to go over the numbers. We have 1,300 deaths as of 10/9. Here's the source. Al Jazeera seems accurate. Global population, 8,000 million, which means we have deaths 1 in 6.2 million deaths worldwide. This is 0.00002%. Population which dies every day. This number is shockingly higher than people realize. 0.004% of the population dies every single day. Roughly 2% of the global population dies every year, which is really, really shocking to think about it. But it's if you have a life expectancy of 78 years, 1/78th of the population dies every single year. Kind of scary to think about. It really puts your mortality in perspective. So this means every single day, 216 times more people die than the entirety of this war. This war has lasted for 4 days as of 10/9, which means 865 times more people have died of natural causes than they have in this war. And you cannot stop hearing about the war. It's everywhere you look. Getting kind of annoying, to be honest with you. Palestine population, 2,500,000 deaths. Israel population, 10,800,000 deaths. Palestine percent dead, Israel percent dead. Palestine 1 in 4,000 dead, Israel 1 in 12,000 dead. So we look at these numbers and we start to realize that the war just isn't quite as big of a deal as everyone makes it out to be. Everyone's acting like this is the end of the world. It's World War III. The sky is falling, yada, yada, yada. And if you don't live in Gaza, then the war is really not that big of a deal. If you live in Israel, then you have to live like next to Gaza to actually be worried about this war. If you live in like northeast Israel, you're not. If you live in Jerusalem, you shouldn't even be worried about this war. This war is only going on in the southwestern part of Israel, and the whole world is panicking. So the question is, what the hell is wrong with you? That has to be the conclusion of this mathematics. What in the hell is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Why are you panicking like this? And another important fact is the last time that Hamas and Israel went to war with each other, the war was over in 3 weeks. So I heard someone who considers himself geopolitically intelligent, I heard him say that this war could last decades. And he calls himself a geopolitical expert as well. So the question has to be, what in the hell is wrong with everyone? Why is everyone losing their minds? It doesn't make any sense. None of this really makes any sense to me. The dead innocent is a tragedy, obviously, but we have to keep things in perspective. Everything is relative. Everything is perspective. Everything is, like, people are calling this, like, Pearl Harbor and 9/11 and all that stuff. I mean, so if Israel has 800 dead, 9/11 was 3,000 dead. So not quite as serious as 9/11. But, yeah, I think everyone just needs to calm down and remember that an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. If we're constantly looking for revenge, if we're constantly looking for escalation, if we're constantly looking for more people to enter the war, more countries to enter the war, that's how you get a World War III scenario. It's foolish, right? Instead of mourning the dead from this tragedy, from the killing of the innocent, instead of mourning them and moving on in peace, if we resort to war and escalation, then that's exactly how we get a World War III scenario. So we have to look at the math, we have to look at the numbers, we have to look at reality as it is, and we have to calm down with the propaganda and calm down with the hysteria. Anyway, that's it for this one. And remember, A single statistical analysis is more powerful than 1,000 hours of war propaganda.